Welcome back to Miami.
Hello
and
guys,
welcome
welcome back to another episode of the Charles Leclerc Driver Career. We've got the Miami Grand Prix thingy. This is just Miami, this video. So this is the sprint qualifying. Hopefully Miami will go a little bit better than China did. We were looking to get our first race win of the season in China until around lap 47-48, where we unfortunately sustained a gearbox failure which completely ruined our race, because we were comfortably leading that race and Verstappen, the main title contender, had already DNF'd earlier in the race. So I am a little bit annoyed that we also had a mechanical failure, but we just have to bounce back. Bounce back, hope for the best, see what happens, because you never know, maybe we will win the Miami Grand Prix. Who knows, maybe by some luck we'll win the bloody Monaco Grand Prix. It's like, I want to win Monaco because we're doing a Charles Leclerc career, but I am so bad around the Monaco circuit. So I don't have much hope for myself around Monaco. Hello, Bottas. Sorry about that, sir. You were going too slow. We've just gone provisional pole. So, I mean, I suppose let's just head back to garage and see if that's where we're finishing. So, we finished in P3, which is not horrible. It's not at all bad. It's actually roughly where I would expect us to be. Ferrari are the third quickest car on the grid. We're basically joint second with McLaren. So you could argue we are second quickest car. But Max Verstappen and Sergio Perez and Red Bull, they still have the quickest car. And they probably will for quite a few seasons. But hey ho. That's not what I was trying to do. But hey, whatever makes us go quicker. Which it probably didn't, so... You know, potato potato. Oh, I keep turning wide there. I'm stuck behind Bottas again, for crying out loud. Oh my days. Realistically, we should not be sustaining any mechanical failures this race weekend. Bottas, I'm going to have to do the same thing to you again. We We got fastest lap. Can we hold on to it? Probably not. But we will find out in just a moment. Well, you love to see it. Charles Leclerc with the quickest lap time of the sprint qualifying, setting that up perfectly for the sprint race. If, of course, we can do the same thing in Q3. Knowing our luck, this might be we might end up getting our slowest lap time around Miami. See, I'm not that big of a fan when it comes to the Miami Grand Prix. But I can put up a good performance in Miami. Don't really like it very much though. See if I get stuck behind Valtteri Bottas again. Oh no, I'm stuck behind the Red Bull this time. So I'm a fair distance away. So I can't be stuck behind Bottas. He wouldn't even be in Q3. He did well to get to Q2 then, Jesus. And a kick Sauber. Okay, we've definitely done better around that section of the track than the last two qualifying sessions. We're also on soft tyres, which means we should be going faster anyway. Russell with the fastest lap, 129.6. Oh, a little bit of contact there. How did we not take any damage? Verstappen on 128.5. Can we beat that time? Oh my god, 128.1. We have just gone pole. Come on. We need to see this through now, Leclerc. This will be perfectly set up for us in the sprint if we can qualify for it on pole. We've done it! Charles Leclerc qualifies for the sprint on pole. Come on! Now, however, we just have to make it work in the sprint and just see it out. If we can win the sprint, or at least finish higher than Verstappen and Norris, then we should be in a really good position. Otherwise we might struggle quite a bit. Okay, so just completed the sprint race, and here is how it went. Obviously we qualified on pole. Verstappen had a bit of a crap start, falling to P4 there. Sainz down in P8, P9. We actually had a very successful sprint race. We were pretty much leading the race the entire way through. There was a couple of times we let Norris or Verstappen through strategically so we could get DRS down this main straight here. You can see there we've let Verstappen through in the previous corner. We did actually cock up there and hit the post. But obviously we've got DRS down this straight now, so it makes it really easy for us to overtake the quickest car on the grid in Max Verstappen. Now he's moved out very wide here. We do actually end up hitting him because he decides to turn in just as I'm about to overtake. But we move past it. Again, there you can see I've let Norris past this time. And I'm doing the exact same thing to him. Chewing up the DRS so that I can swiftly overtake him before the corner there. There were a couple of times where I was maybe a bit iffy, where we actually could have like cost us the race. Like here, where I almost let Norris through a little bit too early. But it was fine. Again, here we're fighting with Norris, and yeah, something happened. And myself, Alonso, and Norris, let's just go back to that. So me and Norris have kind of had a bit of a thingy here. How do I can't really change the camera angle here, can I? No. So me and Norris have kind of hit each other here. Move past it, but then Alonso gets involved. And 3 of us have crashed into each other. Verstappen almost joining in. Could have been really bad for Norris. You can see there. One of our front wings is broken. I think it's Alonso's. Mine's fine. Yeah, it was Alonso's there. You can see the side of it's a bit iffy. But that causes Norris to fall to P4. That is where I kind of thought we would screw it up. But we did win the Miami sprint. Thank God for that. Sainz did move up into P6, which means Ferrari got a total of 11 points there from the sprint race. Which, I mean, we are still P5 in the driver's standing. But Ferrari are now P3. We were P4 briefly, I think. But we are P3 in the constructor's standings. Sainz not doing too well. But you know, we could still actually... let's just... we could still actually win the driver's championship. That 2 corner cutting ones you saw. Just silly little mistakes. Collision with Verstappen twice. One of them was when we tried to overtake, another one in the same lap apparently, I don't know. There was our collision with Norris where it was like 3 wide. Yeah. So that was fun. All in all though, I'm pretty happy with that performance from the sprint. And I hope we can now go and do that in race qualifying and the race. Whoop-de-doo. Okay, time for qualifying. Now I've noticed it's raining. Why are we... No. We're not doing the soft tires. We're doing the inters. Yeah, this is definitely the tire to be on. Ow. Oh, hey, look at that. Signs is right in front of us. Kind of. He's a good bit in front of us, but hey. And we go. Hopefully we'll only have to set or submit 1 lap time. Don't really want to be sitting in Q1 for ages. Knowing my luck, though, that's exactly what's going to happen. Easy does it. We're actually about to catch up with Signs. Makes me wonder, is he on inters or is he on dries? Because the recommended tire was the softs. And I've chosen against that. I wonder if Sainz did, or if he's went along with it and also went on to softs. I suppose we might find out shortly.
Right, we're right on the cusp now. We've been pushed down to P11.
How was that right on the cusp? We got fastest lap on 37.3. Let's go. He's just right behind me. Let's slow them down. Hello. That's not what I tried to do. Well, we got fastest lap by 6/10. Jesus. And why was Sainz on soft tires? Why, okay, right, that's interesting. I mean, he did well to get through on Q, yeah. It is raining! Why are we on dry compound? Dry tires when it's, oh fuck, it's not raining. Whoopsie! Let's return to garage. I could have sworn it was raining in Q1. What? How's it? It's just magically okay again in Q2. Track is busy as well. That's great. See if it's raining now. I'm going to cry. Okay, it's track good. Ain't no other cars nearby. Why are we starting so far back? Right, we are currently at the bottom of the grid because we have not set a lap time yet. Mark will be on us about it in a minute, won't he? He'll be like, come on, we gotta get a quick lap time.
We've dropped to P15.
What do you know? Mark, you know why we've dropped to P15? We've not set a lap time yet. So do you want to maybe calm down? Let me set a lap time with the 6.5 minutes we have left. And just let me do my thing. Trust the process. Oh, okay, well, we've not been penalized, so we're just gonna keep going. We were definitely way too quick for that corner there, but... Oh, surely we're getting... Surely we're through to Q3, right? We're not, I swear to God. Fastest lap again, 128.3, let's go! How is Albon in the top 4? I don't even want to know. Okay, well, Albon did not last very long in P4 there. Both Williams are out. Fernando Alonso's out. Not good. So last RB out. Gasly's out. Both McLarens. Both Mercedes. Both Ferraris. Both Red Bulls. One Aston Martin and one Alpine. Go to Q3. It's an interesting order. Or interesting bundle of drivers. I'm going to trust that it's dry, but if the track is wet, I'm going to kill someone. Right. Again, why am I starting? Why is it showing this so far back? It usually does this when there's cars near me. There's no cars up ahead and there's no cars behind. Or in the vicinity of which could be dangerous. Sainz is yonks behind us, and that Mercedes, whether it's Russell or Hamilton, is yonks ahead of us. We are catching the Mercedes. Quite quickly, might I add. Makes me think it's Russell, but you never know. Yep, it's Russell. Hamilton's just set the fastest lap time, which means he has gone provisional pole so far. Okay, let's not cock up any of these corners like we did last time. Okay, we still kind of ran over the curb. It's all good though, everything's fine. No damage, no penalties. Norris has the fastest lap time now. We are coming for that lap time, Norris. You ain't holding on to that. You know you ain't. You also got Verstappen challenging for it. Woo. If Russell gets it here. We got it, 128.1. Ocon is in P4. He lapped quicker than Hamilton. What the hell? That is insane, but let's just go back to the garage because I think that's a quick enough lap time to secure a good starting position for the race. Well, there you have it. We've qualified for the race on pole. Norris and Verstappen getting P2 and 3 there. Sainz did well to get P5. That's kind of how I saw them going. I thought Hamilton might have done a little better, but unfortunately not. But we could start to be seeing... What the fuck? Could start to be seeing the uprising of Charles Leclerc in F1. Because he did well in China, but he got unlucky with the gearbox failure. And now he's doing well in Miami. He won the sprint. So maybe he is going to dominate the rest of the season. And if he does, I don't see why he won't at least come close to that championship win. You can see right now he's in P5. Not by a lot, though. A good result in this race could send us to P3, maybe P2. I mean, it's not going the best for us so far, but yeah. Anyway, suppose let's just jump to the race, I guess. 57 laps around Miami is going to be a killer. But hey ho, let's do it.
Welcome to the Magic City. We're here at the Miami International Autodrome, the home of the Hard Rock Stadium, a multi-purpose sports and entertainment hub which has hosted Super Bowls, Baseball World Series, numerous rock concerts, and of course, as of 2022, Formula One. Well, it's certainly not sunny here in the Sunshine State. A lap of the Miami Grand Prix features 19 corners and 3.36 miles of track around the Hard Rock Stadium. But these conditions should prove especially difficult for all of our drivers today. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. A fantastic effort from Charles Leclerc yesterday, and it's put him on pole. And Lando Norris lines up alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Verstappen, Perez, Sainz, Oscar Piastri, Russell, Hamilton, Ocon, Stroll, Gasly, Albon, Tsunoda, Sargent, Fernando Alonso, Ricciardo, Magnussen, Hülkenberg, Bottas, and Zhou Guanyu. Now it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track. And alongside me a man, well, what more can I say? But he's a legend, Anthony Davidson. And let's talk momentum with this driver. What a sprint it was. They start at 0 once again for today, but with a huge amount of confidence, surely. Well, they'll definitely be glad that there's not a sprint race today. Let's face it, the sprint couldn't have gone much worse, but what we're looking for today is a reaction. Now, sadly, things didn't work out for them last time. It was a bad race. Question is, though, can they recover today?
Yes, they can, Crofty. You've got to put it behind you. Whatever happened last time, I was always told as a driver, park it, forget about it. Obviously, feel the pain when it happens, but then you can't dwell on it and carry that through to the next race. So put it behind you and just crack on with this race coming your way now.
Sorry, I did not realize I was muted there. I said, well, something happened. Let's just look at the replay. We got fastest lap, which was good. Obviously, we qualified on pole, which makes this even more annoying. Because we probably should have won this race. There was a red flag. Lap 15. We restart lap 17. At this point, see, we are still in first. Until there, we dropped to P2. Verstappen put up one hell of a fight in this race. But obviously it didn't work. That almost completely ended our race there, actually. Take a look at this. Right about here, Verstappen hits us on the overtake and sends us flying. Thankfully, only minor damage was sustained. There we took a little bit more damage to the front wing. Doesn't really show it on here. And there again he hits us, which was a tad annoying. Yeah, I'm not too happy with how the rest of the race goes though. Lap 25, we're doing the thing where we drop back and I get DRS on this last straight, but we spun a little bit there, which I think is what allows Verstappen to clear away. Obviously not, because we're quite close from here. But I don't know, I'm just not very happy with how we did. There we incurred more damage. So I'm thinking we're gonna have to box soon. I'm not too happy with how we're doing here. As you can see, we dropped to
along the straight. That was a huge lunge, which actually causes a safety car. Yeah, which wasn't great. This replay's taken a while now. So yeah, we caused a safety car accidentally. And it's not actually showing the incident, but lap 57, obviously we finish in P6. Yeah. So we had a collision with Verstappen lap 21, which, yeah, what's going on? Apparently I exceeded track limits. Right here, when Norris and Russell collided with me, that's when I decided to pit and onto slightly faster tires to just to maybe see if I can work my way back up the grid, because at this point I've been pushed down to like, I don't know, maybe P10, something like that. And yeah, we did work our way up back to P6, but it wasn't enough, I don't think. If we look at the standings here, we are actually in P4 by 3 points there. It's a fair distance to Perez, Norris, and Verstappen is running away with it, 48 points ahead of us. Ferrari's moved up into P3 still. I don't know why I said moved up into and still in the same sentence, but hey ho. Yeah, Kick Sauber is the only team to not score a point this season so far. So I mean, I thought we were maybe on an upwards trajectory, but I was clearly wrong. Oh, we have a new rivalry here with Lando Norris, a rating rivalry. Fun. Recognition is still the same. Yeah, so I'm not too happy with how we did. We definitely should have finished within the top 3.
It seems as if you have a new rival. This is the
Does it
perfect
now?
opportunity to show the world why you belong in this sport. And to show me why you belong amongst my very exclusive clientele.
So we need to
That's
go
a
up by
joke.
2
I love working
ratings
with
to
you.
win. Really? I need to get to a 93 rating to win this rivalry. The only thing that he's actually better than me on, by the looks of things there, is the pace. So I don't know how we are the same rating. Because our experience is 1 higher, our racecraft is 4 higher, our awareness is 9 higher, and our pace is 3 lower. So, you know, potato, potato. What was I gonna do? Accolades, yeah. Still waiting to get that championship win. Don't worry, Leclerc, we'll do it. We'll get you a championship. I think that's pretty much it. The internal combustion engine, that's getting quite high and where? Yeah. So, I mean, Imola should be a good one. I'm fairly confident that we can win the Imola Grand Prix. Both
Right,
of
I'm
those
afraid to say
developments
that we've had a
just failed.
major issue on the production line earlier
But
this week, and the entire
that is
development
for
package
the
for the
next
weekend
video,
has
which should be
failed.
going up
Any
fairly soon,
redevelopments will need to be ordered
depending on
from the
when I can
R&D
get this
stream.
video onto YouTube. So I can, well, depending on when I can get this video on up for editing, because the PlayStation Network server thing, PSN, that's it. It's currently down, which gives you a good idea on when I'm actually recording this video. Yeah, so the PSN is down right now, so I can't get the clips from my PlayStation onto my computer so I can edit the video. So I don't know when this one will be going up. I'm sorry, but when I do know, it'll go up. Then there's no point saying it on this video because it'll already be fucking up. But hey ho. If you guys did enjoy, please do like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.